The recent presidential election in the United States may have opened up an opportunity for China at this forum of 21 economies. US President-elect Donald Trump has voiced his opposition to the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or TPP, a US-led trade deal which includes 12 APEC members but excludes China. The chance that TPP may not be ratified by the US Congress has given China the opportunity to argue for the faster adoption of a broader free trade area.
The question is not if it will play a role, but how much of a role it will play. Officials have already indicated that China will be leading negotiations for a free trade deal in the Asia-Pacific region.
The free trade agreement of the Asia-Pacific would include all 21 APEC economies. Progress on consolidating a deal would be made at the meeting, Peru's trade minister told CCTV.
What I am expecting is like a hoja de ruta, roadmap, how you say that, to reach this agreement. That is not going to be in the short term, the agreement. That's going to be, I believe, in the medium term. But what we have on the table will have the proof of China and the United States.
Ferreros added TPP signatory Peru was also interested in joining another China-backed trade bloc, the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. Beyond trade, China can help drive development in emerging APEC economies, said APEC coordinator Julio Chan.
Within the APEC Forum, China is a major actor, and Chinese contributions to different activities in APEC is very, very important and is becoming more and more relevant. In that sense, all the things, especially related to innovation and technology, China has a leading role in developing initiatives that is helpful for everyone, especially developing economies like Peru.
As part of the agenda set by the host country Peru, this forum will focus on human capital and integrating small businesses into international trade. Those are areas where China is expected to lead by example.
Any sense at all, Dan, you mentioned this keynote speech, any sense of what President Xi's going to talk about? Will it be this trade proposal and also the bilateral meetings? How important will they be?
Well, I think all of those will be important. To get the only sense we've got of what President Xi may say has been his columns that he's written in newspapers in Ecuador and Peru, stressing the importance of the bonds with those countries and trying to deepen those relationships with countries in Latin America. But of course, there are many other countries in the Asia-Pacific region with which China has an important relationship, and he'll be looking to consolidate those relationships as well. But clearly, yes, China will be wanting to play a leadership role here. And before the leaders convene on Saturday, ministers have been hammering out the details of a study for this China-backed regional free trade deal, the FTAAP, which is the Free Trade Agreement of the Asia-Pacific. Now, that includes all of the 21 APEC members. It seems to be very inclusive, and China is playing a leadership role in that, along with another trade deal, which is the RCEP. Now, that includes India, but it excludes India, which is not an APEC member, but excludes APEC members in the Americas. That may take some more negotiation, but the FTAAP we may have that study by the end of the year, and negotiations will be able to begin, which is clearly a sign of progress for China, especially considering the vacuum left by the TPP, which many analysts are now calling a dead duck. That's the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the flagship trade deal of the Obama administration, which Donald Trump has effectively shot down, saying that it would affect American workers, and it's very unlikely now to be ratified by the US Congress next year. So clearly, yes, like China could emerge from this deal as a champion of free trade in the region.
Obviously, probably an awkward gathering for President Obama as he arrives there in Lima as well. Thanks so much. Dan Collyns reporting live from Lima for us.